What's up, YouTube? Reezonotticz back once again, man. Told you, back. Just on fire, just making videos, you know what I'm saying? But, nah, man, it's Friday. August 13th, I believe. I don't even know the date. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the 13th, because yesterday was the whole effing show, TNAs Impact, aka the whole effing show, aka pay-per-view quality Impact, which I'm going to tell you right now, it straight up was. It was amazing. This is not so much a review as it is my just thoughts and an overview on the whole night, and mainly concentrating on the end of the show and the premiere of TNA Reaction, which is a 1 hour show that comes on after Impact, which basically takes you into the world of TNA wrestling right after Impact. You go backstage, and it basically further develops the storylines. And I gotta say, when Reaction first came out a couple of weeks ago, or like a month or so ago, for the first time, I wasn't feeling it. But then they took it off and they revamped it and they brought it back yesterday, and it was really good. But basically, this is what happened last night. Let me see if I can remember off the top of my head. Opening match of the night: Kurt Angle versus AJ Styles. All right, these guys are incapable of having a bad match. You know what I'm saying? Just like a Christian is incapable of losing his salvation. Got to throw that out there for my fellow believers who know what I'm talking about. Just like that's impossible. It's impossible for Kurt Angle and AJ Styles to have a bad match. It's not in their DNA. It doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? And this match, we kind of, we knew Kurt Angle was going to win because of the whole I'll retire if I lose storyline, which means he is going to go all the way and eventually get the title, which is that's fine. But that did not take away from the action and the drama of this match. It was amazing. Okay, it was a great match from beginning to finish, and had all the spots you would expect, all the great back and forth action. And it finished when AJ Styles, Angle had him from behind to do a German suplex, and AJ Styles went for his low blow kick, and Angle was waiting for it, caught it, clamped on the ankle lock, bam, leg grapevined it, tap out, boom, right there. Kurt Angle wins. Later on, right after that, you had Madison Rayne versus Angelina Love for the knockout title. Decent women's match. Madison Rayne, I gotta say this, man. I did not like her when she first came in, wrestling wise, but she's really improved. You know what I'm saying? She was busting out neck breakers and spinning neck breakers, and she's got this little innovative move where she basically the girl's on the floor and she mounts her with her legs right by her head, turns her over, and then just basically, excuse the language, but just basically skull humps her right into the freaking mat, bro. It's crazy. Looks vicious. So that was a good match. Some back and forth stuff. The girl on the motorcycle came out again trying to help her, but then Velvet Sky looking like she looks, came out of the audience, beat the hell out of the girl in the helmet, took the helmet off, but then the girl was wearing a ski mask, so you still couldn't see who she was. And Velvet got the ski mask halfway off until the girl basically did like a high heel kick and knocked Velvet out, and the girl escaped. But in the process, Angelina Love won the knockout title, so she is your new knockout champion. Very good women's match, especially the ending. After that, we had I think we had the Pope, D'Angelo Dinero versus Mr. Anderson versus Matt Morgan. This was not as good as I thought it was going to be. It was still entertaining and watchable. Some good stuff back and forth between Anderson and the Pope. Matt Morgan's just a big goof. I mean, he's a good big man in wrestling, but I don't think they're using him right now. But he does pick up the win by stealing the win between Anderson and the Pope getting into it with each other. Matt Morgan steals the win by pinning. I believe he pinned Mr. Anderson. I'm not really sure. It was okay match. After that, we had who else did we have? We had the last match in the best of 5 series: Motor City Machine Guns versus Beer Money. Best 2 out of 3 falls. What a match! Okay, once again, this is match of the night. This match must have gone on for what I would say had to be about 20 minutes. Something like that, 15-20 minutes, just action, non-stop action. Beer Money with the first fall, Motor City Machine Guns with the second fall. Some amazing double team maneuvers as always. And at the end, there was a miscommunication between Storm and Rude. Storm gave the last call to Rude. He was trying to hit one of the guns, but they moved and he nailed Rude. And then they ended up hitting Rude with that neck breaker splash off the top rope combo twice. They had to do it twice on him to get him down for the third fall, but they did, and Motor City Machine Guns are still your TNA World Tag Team Champions. What a great match. After that, what else did we have? We had I'm trying to remember. Unfortunately, no Sting and Nash sightings, which was just, I thought that was the one area where TNA dropped the ball. You just had Sting return in the red and black face paint last week. Hot segment, teaming up with Kevin Nash and laying everybody out. Yet this week they're not even mentioned. That was stupid. But you had the RVD versus Abyss Stairway to Janice match. I'm sure there was a couple other matches I'm missing. What you need to know is that there was no terrible matches at all. There were no bad matches at all in this card or in this show. The Abyss versus RVD match, Stairway to Janice match was okay. It was, it was good. I'm not a big fan of RVD. I think he's a glorified mid-carder, really. And Abyss is just a monster, bro. He's that brute brawler, you know what I'm saying? He's that kind of like what Mick Foley used to be. He wrestles in the same style, just bigger and more powerful. It was good. There were some spots. Nobody really got to use Janice. So I thought that was a waste. RBD gets the win, of course, as always. And then after that, Hulk Hogan comes out, and this is where the night gets interesting. I'm trying to hurry up because I don't want to run out of time. He comes out, and he congratulates RBD, and he just blows up RBD. Oh, you're the greatest. You're amazing. You raise the level, yada, yada, yada. Then he says that he wants all of EV 2.0 to come out to celebrate with RBD in the ring. They all come out. Dreamer grabs the mic. He starts talking. And as he's talking, oh, I'm sorry. Before I continue, you had Jeff Hardy's open challenge, which, like I said, wasn't answered by Shelton Benjamin or somebody that we wanted to answer. It was answered by Shannon Moore, but still a very good match. Jeff Hardy gets the win. Okay, so then Tommy Dreamer starts talking in the ring, and as he's, thanking the fans and thanking Dixie Carter and whatever, the lights go out, and I'm thinking, Sting and Nash, oh my God. No, but still very good. The lights turn on, and Mick Foley is laid out. He's laid out on the floor, and they're all wondering what happened. And behind the entire EV 2.0 clique, which is like 7 or 8 guys, you got AJ Styles and the rest of Fortune standing with kendo sticks. And they just start beating the living hell out of all the ECW guys. Fortune and Matt Morgan and Douglas Williams were all out there beating the living tar out of these guys. Raven came to make the save. James Storm broke a beer bottle right in his face, bro. Blood, everybody was bleeding. Team 3D was bleeding, gushing blood all over the place. So were pretty much all the ECW guys. Abyss comes out in the middle of that melee, grabs RVD, and takes him backstage. As this is getting more and more violent, and I'm shocked because it's a lot of blood, dude. I ain't seen this much blood in a wrestling event. Not even on a pay-per-view, man. This was bad. And as this is going on, all of a sudden the cameras go backstage, and you see Abyss holding the Janice, and Janice is full of blood, and she's got a piece of RVD's tights on. And I'm thinking, okay, that's all they're going to show, whatever, that's cheesy. Bro, and all of a sudden the camera zooms out, and Abyss is covered in blood, and RVD is on the floor, literally looking like a victim in a horror movie. Tights ripped open, gashes everywhere, blood, not real gashes, but you know what I'm saying? Blood all over the floor. He is laying in a puddle of blood, motionless, bro. I couldn't believe they showed that. I know it's more adult-oriented than WWE, but I was like, damn, bro, they just showed this. This looks like a crime scene. You know what I'm saying? So that's how Impact went off the air, bro. And then when Reaction started, it was just showing more and more of the beatdown that was going on after Impact went off the air, and it showed RBD being carried away in the ambulance and Dixie Carter backstage and all the stars reacting to it and going crazy, and it was just amazing, man. And this Reaction show really makes it feel real. You know it's not real, but like I said before, when you watch wrestling, you suspend your disbelief to be involved in that world, to be entertained, to be raptured by this industry that you love if you're a wrestling fan. I'm watching this and I'm like, damn, you got Jeff Hardy talking about, man, my best friend was just carried to the hospital. I can't even tell you if he's okay. This is where life imitates art, or art imitates life, whatever he said. This is unbelievable, blah, 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 blah. And you see Kurt Angle talking about Abyss, like, man, I don't think this guy is all there, this and that. Bro, it was just awesome, man. It was like a documentary. That's kind of the best way I could put it. So I thought the whole effing show delivered. I think they need to do more impacts like this. I know that's asking a lot because you're basically putting pay-per-views on TV every day then, or every week. But, man, it was just amazing, man. What a great show. Reaction. If Reaction can stay like that every week after Impact, I think that's going to draw more people. The only problem is that it's late. It's from 11 to 12, Who's awake at that time on a Thursday night besides me and other wrestling fans? But, hopefully it picks up steam. That's my video for now, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you think I left out anything, if I missed any matches, or if I said something you agree with or disagree with, please let me know. Leave comments, man. I'd love to have a discussion, dialogue, go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? God bless y'all. Stay watching wrestling, stay gaming, and stay real. Dale.